Hello friends, I am Sampada Kulkarni welcomes you in my channel Tech Talks. In this video series, I am explaining you the concept of linked list. Before moving to the content, I would like to request you to subscribe my channel Tech Talks and keep the bell ringing. Now in this video session, I am focusing on operations on linked list, from which I am delivering a session on insert operation at different locations, that is insert at beginning, insert in between in the linked list and insert at the end of the singly linked list. So from these types of the linked list, I am focusing on a singly linked list, and from these different operations I am focusing on the insert node in a singly linked list operation. So now let's start with the first operation, that is insert at beginning. To insert a node at the beginning, we have to consider that we are having a linked list with us. Now let's consider we are having these three nodes with us, from which this is your first node, that is nothing but a head node of your singly linked list. If you want to know more about the singly linked list, its introduction, why it is called as singly linked list, then you will come to know all these concepts in my video, that is introduction to singly linked list. If you want to know more about how to create a linked list, that I have already explained in the operation, creation and the traversal of the singly linked list. So I hope all of you are knowing all these concepts, and then you will be able to perform the insert node operation in the linked list. So now let's assume you are knowing the concept of a singly linked list, its creation and its traversal as well. Now if you want to create a node and that you want to insert at the beginning, for that you first have to allocate a memory. So now let's assume I am allocating a memory for a new node and its address location is 65430. While allocating a memory, you supposed to give or you supposed to assign the data part to the desired information. Now let's consider I am storing the information 100 in its data part, and by default initially you have to initialize the next field to null to indicate that this is the node which is the not having any next node, or which is not linked with any another node, because this is only the beginning. So that's why I have created a node. And now what is the main task? After creation of node, the main task is to create a link between this node and the whole linked list. So what you supposed to do? You supposed to assign the address of head node into the next field. So you have to overwrite the null with the address of the head node. In our example, this address is nothing but 65530. Here you can see that 65530 is the address of the head node. So now after assigning this address, it means that we are going to create a logical link between these two nodes. And here you can see that now this is the node which is inserted at the beginning of the linked list, and now it is having a link from a first node to the previous head node. This was a previous head node. What we have to do in the next, we have to update the head node of our linked list. So now let's remove this head and make this new node as a new head of your linked list, and now this is going to become a head node or a start node or a first node of your linked list, which was inserted at the beginning of the linked list. I hope you must have understood how to insert a node at the beginning. Now let's move forward for the next type of the insertion of a node is nothing but in between. It means that we are going to insert a node in between at any location or after any particular node in a given linked list. So now again let's assume that we are having a linked list with us with these 4 nodes, from which this one is our head node. Now this is somehow different than that of the insertion at the beginning. That was very easy to create a node and to just form a link. Now for the insertion of the node in between, what different steps we supposed to follow? The first one is we have to traverse the singly linked list till the desired node, after which we need to insert a node. So we have to perform a traversal operation along with the search as well, because if I want to insert a node in this example, if you want to insert a node after node 40, if this is the information that we are going to accept from a user, you have to first of all check. While traversing a linked list, you supposed to check whether 40 is present or not. If it is present, then only you will be able to perform the insert operation in between. Otherwise your insert operation could not be performed on the given linked list. So now let's consider that we want to insert a node after 40. So 100 not present or not equal, 10 not equal with 40, 20 not equal with 40, 30 not equal to with 40, and we are at the end. So in this case we can't perform the insert in between operation. So for in between operation, the valid nodes are nothing but 10 and 20 only. After 100 also you can insert, because before 100 if you want to insert, that will go under the category insert at the beginning, and after 30 if you have to insert, then it will go into the insert at the end position category. So that's why after 100 you can insert a node, that will be in the case insert a node in between. After 10 also you can insert a node, that will belong to insert in between position, and after 20 also belong to the insert node in between position. So now let's assume after 20 means this node we are going to insert a new node. So now let's start with the traversal of a node. So this is the head node, we'll start with the head node. Is it equal to 20? Because we are assuming that we are going to insert a new node after 20. Is it equal to 20? No. Means we are searching the node 20, because after 20 we supposed to insert a node. Let's move forward. Whether this node is equal to 20? No. Let's move forward. Whether this node is equal to 20? Yeah, it is equal to 20. So our search is complete. So what we supposed to do now? We have to create a new node, and we have to think like how to update different links to form this as a continue linked list. So now first of all let's create a node. Now I have created a node, I have assigned a address to it. It is allotted, address is allotted to that particular node. Its information parts, let's assume I am inserting node 200 after 20, and initially we have to initialize the next field to null. Now what we have to do? We have to insert a node in between. It means that after 20 200 must be there. Means in in this node, that is 65630, whose information part is 20, its next field will contain the address of this node, that is 65830, and this node whose address is 65830, whose information part is 200, its next field will contain the address of this node, that is 65730. Okay, so this we have to do. So now first step, what we have to do? We are going to change, just as I explained right now. What I'll do, I'll change this address location, I'll remove this link, and ultimately after changing this address location, it is forming a logical link between this node, that is node 20, and node 200. But now can you think about how are we going to form a link between this newly created node and this is the last node of our linked list? Can you think about, if we'll do like this, you are going to miss the link or address location of this node which was there in the next field of this node and which is overwritten, means we are not having any copy of this address location or of the address location of this node anywhere, and if it is not preserved, then how are we going to form a link between these two nodes? So now this is the wrong method. So which one is the correct method? So now let's move forward for the correct method. So where we are at the creation of the new node. We have created it, we have allotted its information part, and its next part is null. What we have to do, what the care we have to take. So now you just keep in mind that before updation of this field, we have to form a link between these two nodes first of all, because this is the node we are having a pointer with us for this particular node, as well as this address we are having with the next field of this current node. So now what we have to do, the address of next field of this current node we have to paste over here in the, or we have to overwrite onto the null. So now after overwriting, it will look like this, and it will form a logical link between these two nodes. After this, now I am having a copy of this address location, or already the link is formed between a new node and this node. Now if I am going to remove this particular link, then there is no any harm, because we are having now a link between these two nodes. So now let's remove this address location and replace it with the new or the address of a new node, and it is forming a logical link between these two nodes. So now I am removing this link and forming a logical link between these two nodes, and here you can say that yes, you have done with the insertion of node in between. So in this way we can insert a node in between in the linked list. So this is the correct method with which there will not be any losing of the address location of the rest of the linked list. If a few more nodes are available with your linked list, then you will be lose the address location of the remaining nodes if you will follow the previous steps. But this is the correct method, and with this correct method you will be able to insert a node in between after any desired node which are present in your linked list. That should not be the previous to the head node, that should not be the next to the last node. That's why it is in between. And now let's move forward for the last way of the insertion, that is at the end position of the linked list. Now let's assume we are having these 5 nodes with us, and we supposed to insert a node after last node. Now this is the last node. So what the steps we have to follow? We have to traverse a linked list till end of the list. So now let's start for the traversal from the head node. This is the head node. Is it a last node? How could you come to know that this is the last node? Yes, you are very correct. After comparing the next field to the null, if it is not null, it means that this is not a last node. If it is null, it means that we are at the end of the linked list, or we are at the last node of the singly linked list. So now let's compare with the next field of this particular node, a current node. No, it's not equal to null. Let's move forward. Whether its next field is equal to null? No. Let's move forward. Whether this next field is equal to null? No. Let's move forward. After moving forward, whether its next field is equal to null? No. Let's move forward. Now focus on this node. Whether its next field is equal to null? Yes, its next field is equal to null. So now we are at the desired position, because here we are going to insert a node at the end of the list. So now at this end, what we have to do, we have to now insert a new node. For that we have to create a new node. Let's create a new node. Let's see its different address location, and assume that its information part is 300, and initialize the next field to the null. By default we have to initialize it. Now what we have to do, as we have to insert at the end, we should have to form a link between these two nodes. We should have to form a logical link between these two nodes. To form a logical link, what we have to do, we have to update this null with the address of this newly created node. So let's update this field, next field, and here after updating this field it is forming a logical link between these two nodes. And here we have done with the insertion of the node at the end. At the end the next field will be null, and it is already null as we have already initialized it to null. So now we have to in this way we can insert a node at the end. So now thank you all dear friends for listening and watching my video. If you like the video and the content, please do not forget to give the comment. Here I am providing you a subscription link for your reference. Please do subscribe my channel Tech Talks if you have not subscribed it yet. For your reference, I am providing you a shortcut link for the next video of this video series, and the whole video series I am providing you in the form of playlist over here. So thank you and stay tuned with Tech Talks. Thank you.